Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the verge of a 5 seed about to go down against the number 12 seed. Mighty Doug Man, I'm checking in. Welcome to this reaction video between the number 12 seeded Toledo Rockets and the number 5 seeded Iowa State Cyclones. Women's basketball matchup. First round with 1:01 to go. 8-point game. Toledo leading 74-66. Iowa State, here's a three on its way. No. Rebound. Oh, and a foul. So, as I'm speaking to you guys right now, Tennessee Volunteers versus Duke Blue Devils men's basketball round of 32 reaction is uploading as I'm speaking. So, wins by double-digit seeds in the women's. Yeah, last night, number 10 Princeton took down number 7 seeded NC State. Florida State took down Georgia. And then I can't think of anyone else. They just showed it and they went by fast. Ooh, in the NHL reaction, the Colorado Avalanche took down the Detroit Red Wings 5-1 in an earlier afternoon matchup. So 74-68. Toledo leads by 6. Trying to seal the deal on a upset. Let's see. Villanova leading 12-7 against Cleveland, I do believe. Is that what they're called? Drake later on takes on Louisville. And speaking about Drake, their men's team took on Miami Hurricanes in a last night showdown. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. As well as the biggest upset of the night is number 1 seeded Purdue Boilermakers going down against number 16 seeded FDU Knights. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. That was nuts. The second time that a number 16 seed took down the number 1 seeded for the first time since 2018 when UNBC or whatever they're called took down Virginia. Oh, and a foul. So, start of the third quarter, North Carolina Tar Heels leading St. John's 29-20. North Carolina women's trying to move on. It's not the way Iowa State wanted to be in this game. They were heavily favorites, obviously a 5 seed. What is that with 5 seeds taking down, 12 seeds taking down 5 seeds? It's nuts. But that's what March Madness is all about. Hope you guys enjoyed last night's NBA Friday night showdown between the Golden State Warriors and the Atlanta Hawks. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. That game was nuts as well. That game was crazy. Bench points, 28 bench points for Toledo. And only 7 for Iowa State. 32-20, North Carolina extends the lead. The timeout, Iowa State, they got one timeout remaining, my bad. One timeout remaining. And Toledo got 3 remaining. So 76-68, 8-point lead. But man, Miami coming back down 17 to defeat Oklahoma State. That's nuts, but hey, you keep fighting on, you know? And then earlier, yes, if you can tell by the shirt, the UConn Huskies women's took down Vermont 95-52. Tennessee had a similar score. Tennessee Lady Volunteers, they took down somebody, except it was 95-50. I mean, both teams could have scored 100 real fast. But you don't want to, Here's a shot for 3 for Iowa. No! Rebound. They got the rebound. Desperation for the Cyclones. Passes again. 3 on the way. No! Oh, she fell. And now Iowa got back. Rebound. No! Oh, rebound. And they finally get it in. They finally got it in. So it's a 6-point game. Oh my God, that ball's like going around like a volleyball. Jeez. Wow. Okay. Later on in the women's, number 4 Texas Longhorns take on the number 13 seeded East Carolina Pirates. The first round, Seattle Regional 4. So Tennessee took down, St. Louis. Okay, St. Louis, 95-50. Winner of this game will take on Tennessee Lady Volunteers. Which that Tennessee Lady Volunteers team, they're young, but they are good. They are a good team. The same program they had Pat Summons lead them to how many? She led them to a lot of NCAA tournament championships. Which, God bless her soul. We miss you, Pat Summit. A hell of a good coach. She's a legend. What was it? Eight championships for Tennessee. And then later on, Iona takes on number 3 Duke. Here we go. Toledo with the inbound. They get it. And a foul. And then as I'm speaking to you in the men's, Arkansas Razorbacks taking on the Kansas Jayhawks. Jayhawks with a win over Howard a couple nights ago. It wasn't last night. A couple nights ago, I think it was. So, a lot of upsets, and that's part of the game. Kentucky last night, their men's team took down Providence, moving on to round of 32. Face somebody. And seeking first NCAA tournament win since 1996. So for Toledo, it's been 27 years? 27, right? No, hang on. Let me run that back. Yeah, 27. No, wait a minute. Hang on. No. Let's see. 2023 minus 1996. 21 years. No. Hang on. Yeah, 27. Yeah, so it's been 27 years. So I was right. Yeah, 27. 27 years since Toledo got an NCAA tournament win. So, but no timeouts remaining for Iowa State Cyclones. 2 timeouts remaining for Toledo. So, Villanova defeating Cleveland 22-7, leading in the second quarter. Toledo would seek 29th win, tie program record, seeking 17th win, would be program record, seeking first NCAA tournament win since 1996. That's the ESPN facts, folks. Yeah, Tennessee just completely annihilated them. Largest NCAA tournament win since 2011. I believe 2011, if I'm thinking correctly. That was last time Pat Summit coached. I do believe it. It was 2011 or 2012. Here's a shot for 3. Oh, and 1! From way downtown. 3! And the Cyclones are not going away so quietly. Wow. Okay. Woo! What a pass. And what a shot. Buckets. So, 5-point game in the second half. In the third quarter with 6:39 to go. North Carolina. 8-point game. 35-27. Kind of like how they show the scores. On the women's, number 3 Ohio State took down James Madison 80-66. Ohio State, either they're good or they how can I put this? Ohio State, either they do good or they just collapse. Ohio State's women's team, and so is the men's, is so inconsistent. One minute they do good, next minute they're not good. And Toledo gets the pass. Trying to foul, they do. We got a 5-point game. St. John's down by 5. There's a 27.9 seconds to go. In the women's, Alabama's taking on Baylor. With later on in the men, speaking of Alabama, they're taking on Maryland Terps. Here comes. There's one shot, makes it a 6-point game. Yeah, no timeouts remaining for the Cyclones. And there's a shot. 80-73. And don't foul. Here's a shot. No. Rebound. And holy Toledo, for the first time since 1996, the Toledo Rockets are going on to the next round for the first NCAA tournament win in 27 years. The upset. Woo! Final score 80-73 Toledo. We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. Woo! Number 12 has taken on number 5.